one, I'm the commanding general of Fort Jackson, and my command sergeant major, Stahl, will join me here in a second. We're going to recognize you for how you've distinguished yourselves here in basic combat training. And I'm going to talk to you for a couple minutes before that. Number one, I thank you for your service. You are joining the United States Army while we're at war. As Colonel Allen mentioned, you're joining at a very critical time in the United States Army. We need each and every one of you. And I thank you, family members, for allowing your most precious resource to serve the United States Army while we're at war. And I thank you for that. And just as you've supported your soldiers these past 10 weeks, they're going to need your continued support as they go off to advanced individual training and then on to a unit and possible deployment after that to Iraq or Afghanistan. Or wherever else the Army needs their services. So I'm going to order you to do a couple of things. I can do that because I'm a two-star general. You have to do what I say, okay? Number one, you have distinguished yourselves these past 10 weeks. You've led by example. And whether you realize it or not, all those other soldiers at that end of the field want to be like you. They may not admit it, some of them might, but you have set an example for them to try to emulate. Either shooting, physical training, leadership, or whatever you've done to excel these past 10 weeks. I want you to keep doing that. You do that in advanced individual training, you do it in your first unit of assignment, you're going to make the Army better because people are going to want to try to keep up with you. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir.
So that's order number one. You will continue to lead by example and be the very best, the best you very well can be. The second thing I'm ordering you to do, that creed you recited, that is what you're all about. That is who you are, and I don't care where you're from. Where you're from, there, Luis?
San Luis, California, sir.
Okay. Who's my Brooklyn guy? Somebody's from New York. New York. I want my girls. Yes, sir. You are. Where are you from?
Richmond, Virginia, sir.
Richmond, a great city there. Where are you from?
Mississippi, sir.
Mississippi.
St. George, Utah, sir.
St. George.
New Jersey, sir.
Pennsauken.
Yes, sir.
And I went to high school, Holy Cross. You know where that is?
Yes, sir.
All right. Look, that's great where you're all from, but you know what? I don't care. It's important, but it's not, because you're in the Army now.
That's right.
And where you grew up and where you're from and the values that were part of your life before are nice to know, they're important, but guess what? Army values are what's really important right now. That's what you're all about. And if you remember that creed you recited, it's not when I feel like it, when I'm in uniform, on duty, when it's convenient for me, when the sun's not in my eyes, when my feet don't hurt. Yeah, I think I'll abide by that. No, that's what you are 24/7, 365. It's a very declarative creed. I am an American soldier. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I will never accept defeat. There's not, well, I guess sometimes I'll do that, sometimes I won't. No, that's what you're all about 24/7, 365. Y'all with me on that?
Yes, sir.
All right, it's not optional. That's the United States Army. That's our values, that's our creed, that's what we're all about. That's what this profession that you're now a member of is all about. That's one of the things that defines the profession, an ethic that people abide by. If you don't meet the standards, just like the five soldiers we pulled out today who didn't meet standards, they didn't graduate today. Because in the Army, you either meet standards or you don't. There's no, well, I sort of meant this. No, you either meet it or you don't. And if you don't meet standards, there's consequences. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And you all are up to that because you've already demonstrated you have that kind of mental attitude, you've got it here, intestinal fortitude, you do what it takes to be an excellent soldier. So those are the two things I'm ordering you to do. Now, you all have learned something about yourselves, have you not, these past 10 weeks? Each and every one of you has, right?
Yes, sir.
Who's responsible for that? Drill sergeants right here. They're the ones who brought out the best of you. Yeah, you got to have a little fire in your belly and a heart to do what we do here. But these non-commissioned officers have brought out the best of you. And guess what? The Army keeps on giving. When you get to AIT, there's going to be another great non-commissioned officer. And if you listen to what he or she says, you're going to do just fine. When you get to your first unit, there's going to be another non-commissioned officer, team leader, squad leader, first sergeant, platoon sergeant, whatever. If you listen to what the hell they're telling you to do, you're going to be great in this Army. Listen to what they say. We've got the best non-commissioned officers in the world. It's what makes the United States Army truly unique, our NCO Corps. It really is the backbone of our Army. It's not guys like me. It's not this brigade commander. It's non-commissioned officers that make our Army as great as it is today. You keep listening to them. You follow me on that?
Yes, sir.
They're not going to steer you wrong. They've got your best interest in mind because your success equals their success. So continue to listen to what they tell you to do, and you'll be a lot better. All right. Command Sergeant, would you like to say anything?
Just a few minutes.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Okay. I just want to congratulate all of you. February is a great month. It's 27 years ago this week I graduated, just like you men and women have today. And so I applaud you. Thank you for joining your Army. Families, thank you for the distances that you traveled to be here today for your soldier. And for our drill sergeants, can't thank you enough for what you do each and every day. And I wish everybody the best in your future endeavors. And ready to hand out some coins, sir.
I'm going to hand out some coins as a small token of our appreciation for doing a great job here. So Sergeant Major's going to start over there. I'm going to start over here. All right.
Okay. Where you headed? That's a good answer. Did you say that just you thought I wanted to hear? Where are you headed? Redstone Arsenal.
I'm staying here, sir.
Staying here? I like it. What about you? Where you headed? Where are you from?
Going infantry.
Sure. What about you? Where are you
Redstone Arsenal, sir.
Coolidge, how you doing?
Well, sir, how are you doing? Sir, Fort Benning, Georgia, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, thanks, sir.
All right. Thanks a lot. Enjoy it? How about you? Where are you going to? Fort Benning? Yes. Excuse me. Married to Air Force Lieutenant Colonel, retired or something? You got 3 kids, right? 4 kids. Oh, wonderful. Proud day for you, huh? That's great. Thanks a lot. Well done.
Contraband is contraband. Not supposed to do it, right?
Sam?
Tough Army standards.
You're from Weeping Water? Where is that?
Appreciate all your hard work.
Yeah.
Cool. Best of luck to you, okay? Mom and Dad proud? Dad's proud. Giddy up.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Keep it up. Got another rotation, a couple weeks, right? Okay, so you know there's a story that goes like this. I have a very good friend who's a brigade commander. His wife is also a brigade commander. Okay, and I said there's no such thing as 2 good officers in one family.
She's the better one, sir.
Arguably, the fact that he's in the Air Force, you already got that one beat. Okay, so best of luck to you. Okay, you're when you're heading off to OCS. Outstanding to you. Congratulations, really.
5 guys?
Y'all pretty proud of her?
Right out the main gate.
It's awesome. I know darn well the hardest part of basic training was living in the drama of a bay with a bunch of girls, right? That's it. Why are you smiling? You know it's true too, right? Outstanding. You all ought to be real proud.
Every day I was
All
in
of you,
Ranger
really.
School, I knew where I was going to go eat when I graduated.
Best of luck to you. Where are you off to next?
How you doing?
Giddy up.
Congratulations.
Medic.
Cool. Thanks for all you do.
That's important. Appreciate all y'all doing.
Honorary, sir.
When you were in ROTC, you went to aerosol school?
Not sure.
Congratulations to you.
Cool, sir. That's a Chinese. What do you want?
Arabic.
Where's he going to take you? Dinner? Huh? Where's your husband? Hey, I'm going to take congratulations.
Another one. Navy.
I want to shake your hand. Are these your children as well?
Sure.
Do you know your mom is incredible?
There's not too many Arabic Navy.
Do you know that? You know, when I know a soldier's name, it's only because it's not a good thing. But when I met your mom yesterday during the rehearsals, and she stated that you were still in active duty and was the mother of our young, it just blew me away. It's amazing. And you're going to retire, and she's going to take the reins?
Next July. Yes.
I got to get a wife. Congratulations to you. Congratulations, young man. Now, no one knew over here where they were going to do you know where you're going to
Joe Sir, congratulations. Joe Sir, you in competition. Rob?
What do you like? Where are you from? Odessa, Georgia. Probably got a country kitchen in front of
Cracker Barrel.
Congratulations. Congratulations. You already know this?
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Okay, families, if the boss took off, right? You all can, by all means, enjoy your neighbor's house. Yeah. Let's go.
Thank you.